We're expecting Giorgia Meloni, the head of the Brothers of Italy, to take over. It's unclear what she will do because she's Eurosceptic but has said she's not going to touch the EU. She said she wants a recovery fund and won't do anything to undermine it. But then I was at the rally yesterday and she was Italy first.
Yes, you're right. You're perfectly right. She remains an enigma wrapped in a mystery. In her own way, but let's also be clear about this. In Italy, prime ministers and cabinet members serve at the pleasure of the president. So your questions are to the point, but it will be Mattarella who solves many of these dilemmas. It will be Mattarella who picks the next finance minister, and it will be the finance minister who steers this conversation with the EU.
Sorry, but the President of the Republic should not, I mean, on paper, he should not get so involved. I know in the past he's tried to, counsel Italian prime ministers, but if we have an elected government, it's up to the prime minister to choose her cabinet and her administration.
Yes and no. Yes and no. That's the thing that's so difficult to explain about the Italian political system. You have elections, you have an elected majority, but you don't have an elected government. The one who appoints the government is the president, and the president, he has ample discretion. And he can say yes, he can say no.
Okay, in the past, they've never been involved when there was, I mean, they get involved if it's a technocratic
because there was
government.
no need to.
But how can, I mean, we're going off track here because I want to talk about the markets, but why would a president of the Republic, if they are elected democratically in a fair vote, get involved because he doesn't like the policies?
We've seen that already once with the current head of state in 2018. The then elected majority put forward a name, Paolo Savona's name, for the position of Minister of Finance, and that name was rejected by President Mattarella.
So he doesn't choose it, he rejects it. What does it mean for the markets?
It means that they are in pretty good hands. It means that the guarantor of stability and EU orthodoxy is in place. It means that they can be relaxed.
So yesterday at the rally, for me, what was very telling is that you had Matteo Salvini. You don't exactly know, of course, how he'll do in the election, but he'll be part of this government. He was talking about Ron DeSantis, the American Republican. We heard, of course, and we know that Giorgia Meloni is very close to Donald Trump. Are we going to have an Italian government that will be populist to what Trump also did for America, which is Italy first and close the borders?
We may have. We may have. What we probably are up to is an Atlanticist anti-EU government. So Meloni is a staunch Atlanticist. Her coalition partners are not Atlanticists, neither Berlusconi nor Salvini. They're rather Putin-leaning. But when it comes to the EU, I see lots of fog. With Draghi, we were kind of spoiled. We were used to believe that Italy belongs in the same club with France and Germany. With Meloni, I'm not sure. It may be Poland, it may be Hungary.